Hello guys, you're welcome back. Previously we stopped at lesson 4 puzzle 6, controlling memory with variables. So I want you to log in with your username and your password to the web address studio.code.org, and you have your class code. You sign in with your class code, you join the session. So today we are going to start from puzzle 7, lesson 4, puzzle 7. So I want you to go to puzzle 7. So the instruction on this page says create and assign at once. What are we going to do here? He said that we are going to do something like this. Do this. We all just quickly practice using this form of variable creation and assignment. Create a variable lives and assign it the value free using the new one-line version of this command. See animation at the right. Okay, so what we are going to do here is that we are going to use this new one-line version of command. That is, variable score gets the value 0. You know, before we used this variable x, then we use also this x. The variable x is equal to what value? So, but now we are going to make use of one line what version of this command. So, and we are told to use what? Create a variable called lives and assign it the value 3. Okay, so let's run this code first so that you will see exactly what we are going to create. Okay, this is for variable score 0. Okay, the value of score is 0, so we are going to create the value of what? Lives. We are going to create the value of lives. So you drag this variable function block. Okay, you come over here and type lives. Lives gets 3. Okay, so the console log message, you snap it under this place, then console.log, the value of live is what? 3. So you type the value of lives is, the value of lives is what? So you take another console log message, you put it here, the value of lives is what? Lives. So we are going to remove the quotation mark. Okay, you remove the quotation mark and type lives. Okay, so you click run and check it out. So that's it. The value of score is 0, the value of lives is 3. So here we made use of what? One line version of this command. That is, the variable score and the value 0, they are in the same what? Line. They are not separated. So you click finish and go to puzzle 7, puzzle 8. Okay, puzzle 8. Instructions. Try each of these 3 things. We've given you the first 2 lines of code in a program. Expand each box below and try what's suggested. Each builds on the previous one, so you might want to go in another. Switch to the test mode and try to type. So you expand these. Number 1. Okay, switch to the test mode and type a console log statement to display the value of score. switch to the test mode. Okay, so what you're going to do here is you're going to switch to this test, show test. Okay, show test. Have you seen it? This is how you type. Variable score gets 0. So when you type it this way, it represents this block. Okay, console log, the value of score is what? Score. Alright, drag block into test mode. So if you don't want to type, you can do what? You can drag block. Are you getting it? So let's use for example var life is equal to 0. Var life is equal to, that is var life gets 3. You can type it, var life gets 3. Have you seen it? Var life gets 3. Now when you show block, it's gonna show you this block, var life gets 3. Now if you don't want to type it, you can delete this. You can delete it and drag the block. You can delete it and drag the block. Show block, you drag this block, you put it over here. Okay, so the variable x is what? Live, and it gets what? Here is what? 3. Have you seen it? So when you go to show test, it's gonna show you exactly the same thing you typed. Var life gets what? 3. Have you seen it? So you can come over here and continue again. Console.log, okay, put your quotation mark, the value of live is you show block. Have you seen it? Console log, the value of live is same thing. Okay, now the value of live is what? Live. The value of live is live. So you can snap this block also, you put it here. Okay, you can go to show test and type it inside the box. The value of live is what is going to be here. You delete everything and write what? Live. You show block. Okay, you can run, same thing. So either you use the block command or you do what? Or use your test. So at this stage you're going to be using test. You're going to be typing it in test instead of using the blocks. Okay, so because we are doing coding, and in coding you have to type. Without the block you have to type. Are you getting it? So all these things we typed here, you can show them in what? In block form. When you click show blocks, you can see them in block form. Okay, so you click finish. It takes you to puzzle 9. Controlling memory, other ways to store values. Okay, so here it says gets instead of equals. So we are laying emphasis on this sign. In mathematics, it's called the equal to sign in math. Okay, equals, this is equals. Okay, but in computer, in programming, we call it what? Gets. Okay, in a JavaScript statement like A equal to B isn't a statement of mathematical equality. It means what? A gets what? B. So in programming, we call this sign gets. Are you getting it? So we'll continue. We'll go to 10. Puzzle 10. Puzzle 10. Variables and arithmetic expressions. Variables and arithmetic expressions. So here, this is what we are going to learn. We are going to learn how to compute these arithmetic expressions, these operation signs, the add, the subtract, the multiply, the divide, and the parentheses. Alright? So, let's start. Go. The goal here is mostly to acquaint yourself with typing arithmetic expressions. The answers to the questions below are less important and should be used as interesting things to investigate. We've given you some starting code with 5 statements. With 5 statements similar to ones in the table above. Add console log or write statement to display the values of each of the variables. Where are the variables? These are the variables. Add, subtract, multiply, divide, parentheses. Okay? So, what you are going to do here is to do what? Add console.log or write statement to display the values of these variables. For example, variable add gets 7 plus 3. Okay? So the variable add, what is the value of this add? 7 plus 3 is what? 10. So you are going to use the console.log statement or the write statement to display this result. Alright? So I snapped this here. We mix both of them. The first one is where is console.log? Okay, not here. Let's use the write test. Write. Okay, you put the write test under this place. Okay, so variable add gets 7 plus 3. Okay, so write add. Add is the result. The result is add. Write add. Have you seen it? You write add. So if you don't want to do it this way, you can do it this way. You can use the show block. You write add. Okay, so when you click on run, it's gonna give you the result of this number 1. Run. Have you seen it? 7 plus 3 is what? 10. So we've not added the statement for others. Okay, so let's go to 3. Let's go to 3. Variable subtraction gets 7 minus 3. So you come over here, you click enter. Let's use console.log statement. Console.log. So you type console.log, you select it, console.log sub. Console.log sub semicolon. Okay, so you reset, you run. 4. Have you seen it? Console.log sub is what? 4. 7 minus 3 is what? 4. Okay, so the next one is a variable multiply. 7 multiply 3 is 24. So you come over here, let's use write. Write. You select write. Write what? Multiply. Semicolon. Okay. The next one is a division. Console.log. Console.log division. div. Division. Okay. Which one is remaining again? Variable parentheses 83 plus 90, 2 plus 86 plus 94, all divided by 4. Okay, so you come over here, you type console. Let's use write. Write what? Parentheses. Write parentheses right paren, division. Okay, right paren, semicolon. Okay, so that's all. Show block. You click reset. So this is what we did. We did this. Okay, so you click run. You click run. So these are the results. Okay, the ones down here 4 and 2.333 and so on is for what? Console.log. Is for console.log. So the one here 10, 21 and 88.75 is for write, the write statement. Okay, so both of them were separated because they are different statements. This one is for write, this one is for what? For the console.log. Okay, so if you want all of them to be in write, you can use the write statement instead of console.log. You can remove this. You can remove the console.log, and you use a write. You use the write statement. Write sub. Okay, here write multiply. Over here you remove this and use write also. Write division. So you show block, you click run. So these are the results. Okay, so you check the results yourself. 7 plus 3 is 10. That's the result. 7 minus 3 is 4. Okay, 7 times 3 is 21. 7 divided by 3 is 2.33. Okay, and when you add this, 83 plus 92 plus 86 plus 94 divided by 4, the result is 88.75. Okay, so we click finish. Okay, tests and variables living together. So in this lesson, we are going to make use of what? One line. That is, we will combine the test and variable using what? One write statement. Using the write statement. Okay, so for example, over here it says that the operator plus operator has two different meanings in JavaScript depending on what type of data you are applying it to. So, and here it means what? To add two numbers. For example, variable number 1 gets 5 plus 7. Variable number 2 gets number 1 plus 10. Number 1 plus 10. That is, you can use this to add what? Two variables. That is, variable number 1 means what? 12 plus what? 10. So, because num1 is a variable that holds a number and 10 itself is obviously a number. In this case, plus will do addition like you would expect. So what we are going to do here is we are going to replicate this. Okay, for example, num likes is 7. Write so far plus num likes plus people like this page. That is, so far, because it has quotation mark, is going to write this plus num likes. Num likes is 7. That is, so far 7 people like this page. Okay, so instead of writing so far 7 people, we use so far num likes. So far num likes. So let's run this and check it out. You have 3 lives left with score 0. Okay, so you come over here, variable score gets 0, variable lives gets 3. Variable score gets 0, variable lives gets 3. So write you have plus lives. Okay, what is the value of lives? 3. You have 3 lives left with score. What is the value of score? 0. Have you seen it? So we're going to replicate it. You are going to do this. You have plus lives. Okay, you have 3 lives left with score 0. Okay, that is correct. You click the show block. That is it in your show block form. The show test. Okay, so we're going to stop here. Next class we will continue from puzzle 12. See you guys.